Form 1, Chapter 3, Entrepreneurship. This chapter consists of two subtopics that are concept of entrepreneurship and self-employment. 1. The concept of entrepreneurship. By the end of this subtopic, the student should be able to A. Explain the meaning of entrepreneurship. B. Analyze the characteristics, skills, and contributions of entrepreneur. C. Explain the importance of entrepreneurship. D. Discuss the functions of entrepreneurship activities. Meaning of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship refers to the process of creating a new enterprise and bearing any of its risks with the view of making the profit. Entrepreneurship is an act of seeking investment and production opportunity, developing and managing a business venture so as to undertake production function, arranging inputs like land, labor, material, and capital. Introducing new techniques and products. And identify new sources for the enterprise. Meaning of entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is an individual who creates a new business bearing most of the risks and enjoy most of the rewards. Entrepreneurs who prove to be successful in taking on the risks of a startup are rewarded with profit, fame, and continued growth opportunities. Those who fail suffer losses and become less prevalent in the markets. Enterprise. Enterprise is the undertaking or organization, typically a startup company set up by an entrepreneur. Characteristics of entrepreneurship. 1. Economic activity. Entrepreneurship is an economic activity as it involves designing, launching, and running new business enterprises in order to earn the profit by ensuring best possible use of resources. 2. Creativity and innovation. It involves discovering new ideas and implementing it in business. Innovation can be in form of product or in the form of process. Example of product innovation could be the launching of touchscreen cell phones when the world was still using a keypad cell phones. 3. Profit. The activity of entrepreneurship is undertaken with the sole objective of making the profit. It is also the reward of the efforts made and risk taken by the entrepreneur. 4. Risk bearing. It occurs due to the creation and implementation of new ideas. Such ideas are often uncertain, and so the result may or may not be positive and instant. 5. Visionary. Without vision for the future of his venture, he or she will just be working aimlessly without reaching any point of success. 6. Leadership. As a leader provides the required direction to the efforts of the employees. Without proper leadership, everyone will be working independently without achieving the desired results. 7. Open-minded. A good entrepreneur realizes that every situation can be a business opportunity. Skills required in entrepreneurship. Developing the following skill sets can also help a person to develop entrepreneurial skills: business management skills, teamwork and leadership skills, communication and listening skills, customer service skills, financial skills, analytical and problem solving skills, critical thinking skills, strategic thinking and planning skills, technical skills, time management and organizational skills, branding, marketing and networking skills. 1. Business management skills. Developing business management skills can mean building up your ability of multitask, delegate responsibilities to subordinates, and making decisions regarding the health and the profitability of the business. 2. Teamwork and leadership skills. Becoming a successful entrepreneur can also mean taking on leadership roles and working as part of a team. 3. Communication and listening skills. From active listening to discussions during meetings, being able to communicate effectively can help to build a business. 4. Customer service skills. From talking with potential clients to discussing opening partnerships, effective customer service skills can help to connect with your customer base and ensure your brand is providing the products or services the market needs. 5. Financial skills. Develop financial skills by learning from a financial planner, reading financial guidebooks, and using financial software to help organizing and keeping track of the financial processes in the business. 6. Analytical and problem-solving skills. This is because there can be many aspects of building a brand or business that can require difficult decisions, finding solutions to obstacles, and using creative thinking to develop plans and strategies that will help in achieving business goals. 7. Critical thinking skills. Being able to look at problems, situations, projects, and operations from different perspectives can help in decision making and solving problems. 7. Strategic thinking and planning skills. To be successful as an entrepreneur takes planning, and being able to think strategically can allow you to find ways to beat out your competition, grow your market reach, or implement effective strategies to reach business goals. 9. Technical skills. Entrepreneurs with efficient technological skills can use software and other digital approaches for managing projects, tracking sales and revenue, and measuring the performance of the business growth. 10. Time management and organizational skills. Strategies that can help develop these skill sets include breaking down tasks into manageable to-do lists and setting deadlines and achievable objectives for yourself and for your team. Branding, marketing, and networking skills. Entrepreneurs may spend a majority of their time marketing and networking with other professionals to promote and grow their brands. Technical skills. These include oral communication, ability to organize, productive ability, technical business management, coaching, network building, monitoring environment, ability to spot new trends, active listening, writing, and interpersonal skills. Business management skills. These include forecasting, planning, budgeting, decision making, negotiation, goal setting, human relations, marketing, and finance. Personal skills. These include ability to manage change, leadership, persistence, self-reliance, foresightedness, innovativeness, risk-taking, self-reflection, discipline, self-confidence, honest, patience, intelligence, tactfulness, and emotional stability. Contributions of entrepreneur to the economy and public. 1. Wealth creation and sharing. By establishing the business entity, entrepreneurs invest their own resources and attract capital in the form of debt or equity from investors, lenders, and the public. This mobilizes public wealth and allows people to benefit from the success of entrepreneurs and growing businesses. 2. Create jobs. Entrepreneurs are by nature and definition job creators, as opposed to job seekers. This kind of job creation by new and existing businesses is one of the basic goals of economic development. This is why the government of Tanzania has launched initiatives to promote and support new business startups. Balanced regional development. Entrepreneurs setting up new businesses and industrial units help with regional development by locating in less developed and backward areas. The growth of industries and business in these areas leads to infrastructure improvements like better roads and rail links, airports, stable electricity and water supply, schools, hospitals, shopping malls, and other public and private services that would not otherwise be available. GDP and per capita income. Entrepreneurs make use of even more resources like land, labor, and capital to develop products and services that add to the national income, national product, and per capita income of the country. This growth in GDP and per capita income is one of the essential goals of economic development. Standard of living. Entrepreneurs create jobs, but also by developing and adopting innovations that leads to improvements in the quality of life of the employees, customers, and other stakeholders in the community. For example, automation that reduces production costs and enables faster production. Exports. Any growing business will eventually want to get started with exports to expand their business to foreign markets. This is an important ingredient of economic development since it provides access to bigger markets and leads to currency inflows and access to the latest cutting-edge technologies and processes being used in more developed foreign markets. Community development. Community development requires infrastructure for education and training, health care, and other public services. Functions of entrepreneurship activities. 1. Taking initiative. Entrepreneurship is a proactive activity that takes such actions which others cannot even perceive. This unique function of entrepreneurship provides our civilization with a wide variety of products, ways of actions, and production techniques. 2. Organizing resources. Organizing entails identifying those resources that are required to transform a particular idea into reality. The resources include human and non-human resources. Organizing promotes new ventures, distribute and supervise work and responsibility, and will remove barriers to work. 3. Identifying opportunities and prospects. Entrepreneurship identifies new opportunities in the socio-economic arena which have got profitable prospects. Therefore, entrepreneurs are called searchers of hopes into blind spots. Risk-taking. Entrepreneurship takes the risk of the new venture. For example, for innovative actions in the field of production technology, for new products in a volatile market, and new raw materials used in production. Moreover, it also takes the risk for theft, robbery, snatching market fall, and hooliganism that may be involved with new entrepreneurship. 5. Decision making. Entrepreneurship has to decide upon equipment to be used, quality, price, and its variation, efficiency, capital structure, the feasibility of the project, organizational structure, and philosophy of management that will guide, run, and prosper the new venture or distinct attempt for entrepreneurship. 6. Technology transfer and adaptation. This function of entrepreneurship involves identifying appropriate technology with market potential and adapts it into the local environment. 7. Innovation. Innovation is a creative means to add new utilities to existing situations or products. Entrepreneurship innovates a new production process or technology, market, source of new materials, management, strategies, or technique, and investment opportunity. Subtopic number 2. Self-employment. By the end of this subtopic, the student should be able to A. Explain the benefits of self-employment. B. Describe the risk management of self-employment. C. Identify business opportunities. Meaning of self-employment. Self-employment refers to the process of undertaking business activities by oneself and earns income without being employed from other organizations or individuals. Benefits of self-employment. 1. Control over all business aspects. Being self-employed also means a person gets to set all goals, company, mission, and standards. A person is in charge of the quality of the goods or services he or she offers. B. Use of your skills. For most people, that means starting a company that focuses on an area of expertise or passion, to put skills and expertise to work in a way that's fulfilling self-employed person. C. Ability to problem solve. When a person works in a traditional role for another company, he or she might be limited on what to actually do when seeing a problem or an opportunity to improve something. When one's self-employed, he or she can put his or her problem-solving skills to work. D. Increased earning potential. There is unlimited income earned by a person who is successful self-employed on a particular business, unlike when a person is employed and receives limited salary or wage from the employer. Job security. Being self-employed comes with certain risks. There is no guaranteed paycheck from anybody. Hence, job security is ensured since there is no redundancy. Flexibility in work. There is full control over a self-employed schedule as a person chooses when to work, how to work. Therefore, self-employed can easily change from one task or activity to another. Improved quality of life. When one is doing what he or she wants to do, a person may feel greater job satisfaction that he or she could never achieve working for someone else. Hence, improved life quality as emotionally there is no job stress as some employees have. Hence, improved life quality as emotionally there is no job stress as some employees have. Potential for growth and learning. Owning a business also gives a person the chance to become an expert in his or her field. For example, if Well, if you start a computer repair service, people in your community see you as a good source of information. As you continue learning more about computer repair and staying on top of the latest technology, you continue establishing yourself as an expert. Connections with customers. It is to build strong relationships with customers when self-employed because of working directly with each person who uses service or buy products. Building a business that lasts. As there is no retirement until a self-employed person gets problems or dies, it is easy to undertake business activities longer than employed person. Undertaking the real value of money. Most self-employed people respect every shilling when it comes to spend the money because there is no steady paychecks, unlike employed person with regular paycheck each week or each month. The risk management of self-employment. This includes lack of employee benefits. Example, sick pay, holiday pay, promotions, or any other employee benefits. 2. Long working hours. Working day may be such longer and more irregular than someone who is not self-employed. Business commitments may mean that a person spends less time with friends and family, or struggle to switch off from the work life. 3. Responsibility. There is no pension, health insurance, and completing your self-employment tax return as a person will pay tax even if a business makes a loss. 4. Social isolation. A person will miss out on the workplace environment. Not only can this be lonely, but it is likely a person will have to work harder to stay motivated. 5. Starting from nothing. Establishing a business and building a client base can be a long, tiring, and at times frustrating process. A self-employed will need determination to succeed and perseverance even if progress is slow. Unpredictable finances. Many times income can be irregular, especially in the early days. Self-employed could go several months without earning a profit, and he or she has to pay running costs such as rent, insurance, and internet access. Factors for identification of business opportunities. 1. Study demand and supply gaps. Find out how the present demand for a certain product or services in the community is being met. Find out whether or not local supply can cope with or totally satisfy local demand. If not, this may suggest that there is a room for still one more in the business. Study import and export movements. Study number of products are being supplied by producers or suppliers outside the community or imported from other countries. Possibly, given the resources one can produce this, one may not be able to produce the same high quality as the imported ones. However, if one can produce at a much lower cost and sell the products cheaper, one has a competitive advantage there. Study more entrepreneurship books. By reading books, a person opens up their minds to see what others cannot see and identify new hidden business opportunities in the community. Thank you for listening to this chapter and get ready for the new next chapter.